welcome back everyone. This is GNM Plays Demon Souls Remake. This time I've got another build video for you guys. This one takes a bit longer than the previous one I did to make, so I will try and keep it roughly the same length, but if it maybe hits the hour mark, I did the best I could. There's a lot to do in this build, but what we're doing is the glass cannon build. A lot of people like a glass cannon build, just to see how much damage they can literally pump out. So yeah, with that said, let's get into it. Right, so once you've made your character, you want to play the journey to the Nexus just to get the free ship, basically. So you want to just go in and spank the Vanguard, as per usual, the same with any build guide really. Also, just take off the shirt, because you want to be fast rolling as much as possible. Keep the shield on now. You also want to go royalty, so you start off with your extra ring. This makes things a lot easier. Can't see. There you go. Beat Vanguard and move on to the next area and get your free shit. Right, step 2. Unlock the archstones. Basically, beat the first area. You can pretty much just run through this if you want, or take your time and collect the shit. When you get to this bit, deal with the knife. Best way is magic. Right. And then before we go through the fog, you want to come over here and get this shortcut opened, and there's a specific item down here you kind of just want for the beginning of this run. And plus fire bombs, because we will need them for the boss. Just watch though, there's a lot of fire dudes here, and they are insanely annoying. You can use your magic, or you can just stab away at them. Magic's probably the better way of dealing with these guys though, because they don't like it. Right, once you get down to this bit, hack these down. Just, to be fair, you don't really need to, but hey, you're here, may as well. Right, there'll be, I think there's 5 of them, these guys at the bottom here. Your magic, you just want to pick them off one by one. Okay, that guy's changed his mind, he's not caring. He don't give a shit. Just deal with him. That guy's probably gonna jump you, yep. And he's killed himself anyway, so that's fine. Alright, so we've got an alpine resin, which is bra, and here's the shortcut. Now we want what's in here. Put that on, and it's just the cling ring. If you know the game by now, it just gives you more health when you're dead. Right, once you've went through the fog here, we're going to meet our favourite friend, Ostrava, and just jump this ledge here. And here's another item that's kind of going to be a must on a lot of occasions. You can either help this guy, or you can screw him right in the ass right here. You've got to be a bit extra evil, you can hit him a few times. He will kill everyone for you. If you can't target him, it means he's still allied to you, which is fine. Right, cool, killed them all. What's happening?
Thanks for your brave. I am Ostrava of Boletaria.
Oh, I wait to sneeze there, that was bad. Right, so he'll give you that. You don't really need it. If you want Old King Duran or Demon Brand, then kill him here and I'll let you challenge them. Now, we're just going to summon these dudes. And then bolt her here. Get the scimitar and equip it instead of the rapier. Now he will surely die. Yeah, so Strava has been slain. Right. If you really want Ostrava's sword and shield, then he must live till the end of the game. If not, he can die here. It makes no difference. Right, you're going in here now because there is items we need. Right, the reason we came down here is for this. Hardstone and sharpstone. We're going to be needing the sharpstone for later. Now, just head to the boss. Right, nearly dead. Next step is to talk to the midget child, who I think's made of wood, and just say yes to his question. It's just so if you want, if you're playing online, it's a good thing to have, and he'll give you a ring later when you get pure light tendency. Now, the point where we are at is where we will differ. There's two ways you can take this for glass cannon. You can go strength glass cannon, or we can go magic glass cannon. This build is going to be the magic glass cannon one. So if you're not wanting to be magic, then I'd advise stop watching here because it'll be a waste of time. You'll still learn, a lot of the items are still going to be needed and required, but just your stats are going to be different. So I suppose you can still watch this and still learn how to make glass cannon, but you'll just be putting your stats otherwise. I will also make a glass cannon tank build, do not worry, but for this video it's magic. So what we want to do is, you want to pop all the souls you found. Yes, pop the grey demon soul because we do not need his axe, and again Phalanx soul, pop it, do not need his spear. Right, there's only two stats you should be investing in on this glass cannon build. Yep. Right, intelligence and magic. But one thing you do need to do is you need to have faith at 18. Because I am pretty sure one of the items we need later on requires 18 faith. So what we want to do as well is we want to get, no, wrong stat. You want to put intelligence up until you get that 2 on magic memory that you see at the bottom right, and then pump the rest into magic because we want magic to be strong. And then you can continue. Now, I think we should have enough souls. I haven't done this in preparation, so I am doing this for the first time as well. I want to speak to this guy, or magic. No, we don't. So you want to get enchant weapon, which we can get after our next area. So yeah, on to the next part. Right, for this part, we're coming here for a weapon. It's not required, but I'd advise maybe getting it. We're coming for the secret dagger. Well, I don't know its exact location, but I do know it's on the 4th floor. just watch when you're here because we are very low leveled for this area and will die very quickly. Right, here we are. I am pretty positive the ring is in here. What you need this key for. So just kill these guys. Some won't attack you, some will. It's better to be safe than sorry. So yeah, over there is claws, but we don't want them. This is the dagger we came for. I went right past it earlier. Secret dagger. Doesn't do much damage, but that's not the point. Right, the reason I'm showing you this as well is because one of the items required for our build is going to be here. And I can't remember, I think it's the one next to our actual souls to be fair. Oh no, there we go, clever rat ring. So basically what this is, raises the attack power when HP's at 30%, and I believe it's 60% damage you get from that. When you here we are. Now, remember to buy enchant weapon. Get that and get it attuned, hence the reason we made our extra slot. You should have enough for it with the souls you gathered from the prison, but if you died and weren't able to reclaim your souls, don't worry, you'll just have to farm them a bit. And then next part is upgrade this dagger as much as you possibly can. Yes, we need large sharp stone now, so we've got +4, which is fine.
Come back alive.
Right. Right, just another tip for you guys before we get to the next boss. This area here, when you're here, you want to speak to this guy. Basically, if you've upgraded your dagger, say mine is +5, and I need 3 large shards now to upgrade. But I now know that's the last one, so I'll be going into chunks, which I do already have, so I'm going to need another 3. So, pretty sure this guy will start selling them. Yeah, they're there. Where else does he start selling them? Alright, that's it. Yeah, they're a bit costly, but it's fine. As I say, buy what you need. I'm buying 3 because it's what I need. Right, unfortunately, you can't buy chunks, so I can't upgrade any more than +6. But yeah, just pro tip for you guys. Right, now that you've beat Dragon God and cleared that area, we completed the purpose of what we wanted. Now we need to go back to... No, excuse me, we need to go back to where you beat the first boss Axe and not get hit by these things. You make your way to Tower Knight, and just so... Obviously, because when we beat Dragon God, we can now progress past Tower Knight. And we're going to save the witch. And see you when we're there. Right, now you've just seen a couple of clips of me just collecting the stuff necessary to get the witch unlocked. So, you also need to be fully dressed in the official gear. Well, not the official gear, you just do these guys. Come on, doggy. Right. So I'll just show you how to get this, because some people don't understand what they actually have to do this. In the original, it was slightly different. Basically, what you want to do is you have to get them keys that I showed you, by getting the iron key first from the fat official up the top, and then going into the basement before Tower Knight to get the bloody iron key. The reason I also unlocked that other guy as well is because he'll help with the penetrator boss fight when you do it later. So basically, you come in here, and I say again, you must be wearing the full set of the official gear. Because in the original, you only needed the hat, but they changed it to, in the remake, to wearing the actual full gear. And then you just have to mince this guy. He won't attack you, well he will now, but he first initially won't attack you if you're wearing the armour. Right. And now you have to take it off. Yeah, I'll just put on what we had on again. Now speak to her. If you speak to her when you're dressed like the official, she'll just tell you basically to F off.
You go on ahead.
Right, there's also a ring or two you can get here. I think there's two. Yeah, ring of magical nature, a ring of the curse. Yeah, the curse just does polar opposite of like what the thief ring does. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Just go back to the Nexus now and speak to her. I'll see you there. Right, we're back in Nexus. I'm going to sneeze again. Come on, I can feel it coming.
Hello again. But should own, why not try the magic?
Nah, it's faked off, right. So you speak to her a couple times.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. And use the Dragon God Soul to get Firestorm. And it uses 3 slots. Then if you've been leveling up the 2 stats that I told you to level up for this build, then you should have enough.
Thank you.
Right. Yeah, basically come on Shining Storms, and you need to get to the very end, but the reason I've started recording here is we basically want to test out Firestorm on our old friend here. That's some good damage. And that's without any of the boosted damage stuff on. You get another great demon soul here. Also Uchi Katana. Right. Right guys, just going to show you one thing we do need, well I kind of want, not need, is if you do happen to get pure white before you fight the Storm King, that's fine. Just come back here, obviously you'll need, I've already done it, but you'll need to let Patches kick you down that hole and you'll need to kill the Black Phantom. Coming here beforehand and killing the Black Phantom does help with your world tendency. But what we want is the item that was at the top here, is the magic sword Makoto. Now because of that, I don't know if we want to be using it. Well, we can't use it. We need strength and dex. But yeah, it doesn't scale with anything. It does do damage, good damage though, but it just doesn't scale. But the reason we do want it is it has the HP drain. It's the easiest way to put us under the 30% health that we need for the attack boost. So once you get that, you can just book it out of here. And yeah, go back for Storm King. Right guys, we are nearing the end. We just beat Storm King and got his soul, which was one of the major things we needed. But now, if you haven't already, give the Flame Lurker soul to this guy and that'll let you make boss weapons. But what we want to do is upgrade a short sword. You can buy one from the blacksmith at the Nexus for 1,000 souls. And you just want to try and get it to at least +8, I believe, or it could be 6, to then use the Storm King Soul to give us the Morion Blade. So we just keep upgrading until we see it. We should have the stones. Oh, we're 2 hardstones short, but that's fine because the guy upstairs sells them. And basically what the Morion blade does is the same as what the ring does. It boosts your damage when your health's at 30%. Ooh. So we just went to buy some hardstone. I think it was 2 we needed, was it? I can't remember. Okay, well let's just buy a 3rd one just in case. You can also just grind for this stuff, but for sakes of the video it's quicker just to purchase it. Alright. Also, if you're running out of the chunks, if you meet him after the spider, well just before the flame worker boss fight, he sells it. He sells the large ones there, not chunks, sorry. Chunks you have to find. And there we go, the Morion blade. Yeah, we don't have enough strength for Dex either, but that's fine, we can live up to that. So Storm Demon Soul, and if we read it here, the beast inside revel in the wielder's peril, greatly increasing the blade's attack power in times of crisis. So now we have the Morion blade. So basically, we put it on, yes we can't wield it. You're gonna have to have another weapon to use, and maybe I put like the Uji Katana instead of the shield, and then you just grab the dodger. It does look sick though, doesn't it, guys? But his class is a great sword, but basically you're better putting the Morion blade on this side. Yeah, because then you can just run about like that. Your health will drain, but you're better, maybe better having a different weapon. I'll put our dagger back on, won't we? There we go. Yeah. Right, there's that's pretty much it, to be fair. You have that ring on and the sword. Yeah, I'm just going to now show you a few extra things you can grab. It can boost this further. So, yeah. I'll just make it short clips, guys. And then I'll speak again at the end. Well guys, there you have it, the glass cannon build. Hope you enjoyed me wrecking the 2 bosses that I just showed you. I was going to do a 3rd, and then because there is an item I can't show you, which I think would be highly recommended, because online, and I just really can't be bothered playing online. Not with this build anyway, it's not a PvP build. Basically it's old monks' head wrappings, and to acquire them you have to defeat a player as old monk. So you need to be summoned in for the boss fight, become the boss, and then win the fight. Basically ruining someone's day. You'll be given that, and I'm pretty sure what it does is it boosts your magical power, but also like reduces your max HP pool. So it does make you more of a glass cannon, like even glassier. And also, just to show you, I never changed my rings at all during any of them boss fights. I still was rocking the feast ring, where I could have been rocking that ring, and I didn't even need it, as you've seen. Yeah, it's your glass cannon. As long as you have the clever cat's ring and the Morion blade, and you're at 30% or less health, you're good to go. The only thing is that you get hit, it's game over. Like, you're done for. Other things I can recommend that I did pick up was a crescent falchion, which is very easy to find. It's at the very beginning of the Shrine of the Storms, behind the very first black skeleton you find. And only generally I recommend this if you're playing the magic version of the glass cannon, as it scales with intelligence on an A, causes target to bleed, which you're not going to need, but crescent also regenerates MP, which you're heavily going to need if you're going to be running firestorm. Another thing you can do, which I haven't actually acquired yet, 'cause I don't have the guy, is you can unlock Sage Freak and give him the boss soul for Fool's Idol and get Soul Ray, which is literally Soul Spear for the Demon Souls game. That is an overly powered spell. It's not as strong as Firestorm, but that's because it doesn't use near enough of the MP that Firestorm uses. But it does pierce, and when you're at the damage you're at with the stacks, it's tremendously much more powerful. But yeah, guys, that's as I say. I recommend a crescent weapon. Can be any weapon as long as it can be crescent. I recommend Soul Ray and Firestorm as your two spells. You don't really need Enchanted Weapon anymore because you won't be able to equip it if you've got the same loadout I'm doing, because it would have to be in the left hand. Unfortunately, we can't do that. So you don't need that because obviously you've got the damage anyway. It's done. And I did say at the start of the video I was going to show you the strength version. Now, to do the strength version, you're going to be faffing about with your weapons a lot. Basically, let me just get out the inventory first. You see me pick it up during the Dragon God fight. And it's a really heavy freaking weapon, but it's a Dragon Bone Smasher. And I can't take it out because I'm nearly full. Wait a minute. Let me just get rid of these. Don't need that. Why am I so heavy? I'm just ending the video anyway, so I may as well just dump it all in. Right, I should be able to take it out now, hopefully. Right, there we go. So, I can't wield it, so I won't be able to show you it. But basically, put the Dragon Bone Smasher on, yep. Now this is the heaviest hitting weapon. Not the most powerful, but the heaviest hitting weapon in the game. As you can see, but the moveset is very weird, actually. I don't know. Not keen if I like that. But anyway, I think it boosts your defences as well. Yeah, increases your fire resistance. But basically what you want that, and then what you'd have to do is you'd have to put your catalyst in your left hand and have the makoto in your right, which kind of sucks because you'd have to have a second catalyst actually to do this, because you'd have to have a catalyst in your left hand because you still need the morion blade, and then one in your right hand. If you're going to, in fact, no, because you're not going to be using Firestorm. I'm talking shite. Just in your left hand, you need a catalyst. You need to swap these two, and then you want to do is you want to kill the pursuer. Not the pursuer. That's fucking Dark Souls 2. The penetrator. Kill him and use his soul with the witch over here. I think it's in Uriel as her name. I won't be able to show you the spell because I haven't killed him yet.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. So basically, you come to her. If you go to Sage Freak, you get a totally different spell, which you're not one. If you come to her, though, she'll give you Cursed Weapon. And what it does is it adds the damage of your weapon up by 50%. So you've got 30... what is it? Let's see, what is the ring? Doesn't actually tell you, does it? No, it doesn't. Right, I'm pretty sure it's 50% from the ring, 60% from the blade. But it's weird how it works out because it actually stacks at like 140% because the blade is timing your attack with the ring, not your base. So the blade's actually putting the percentage up of what you're having on when you've got the ring equipped and you're at below 30%. So it works out like 140%, and then add 50% of your weapon damage on top of that. This weapon becomes an absolute demon. Like, I've seen it one-shot people in PvP with that, just that spell alone, like not even the 30% health thing. Like literally just one shot with the R2. Like getting them with that and they're dead. And that would be your strength build. But obviously you'd only need one attunement slot and you'd be putting all your shit into strength, pretty much. And maybe endurance so you could wear heavier armour. But yeah guys, that has been it. Let me just get rid of that. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like and a comment. If you did, if you enjoy me as a content creator, hit the subscribe button and flip the bell icon so you're notified when I'm back with more vids. Also, you can find me on Twitch under GNM_plays, and also Twitter and Instagram as GNM plays. Again, guys, this was GNM. Thank you for watching, and I'm out.